In this time of lockdown, I understand it's sometimes difficult for the students to attend live lectures due to multiple unavoidable reasons. Being a teacher, our ultimate goal is to deliver knowledge by any means, and it is your responsibility to make full use of it. So, here are some video lectures for you which you can view according to your convenience. You can check out these lessons anytime you want and as many times you want. Let's get started. Bonjour! In this video, we are going to learn future tense in French. Le futur proche, the near future. There are two main kinds of future tense, futur proche and futur simple. One corresponds to something which is going to happen, and the other corresponds to something which will happen. We can express a future action in two ways. We can say, I'm going to play, or I will play. Both depict a notion of future. Our aim for now is to master the former, that is, futur proche. I'm going to play. Futur proche represents the near future, something which is going to happen shortly. The best thing about this form of future is that there is no exception at all. Now let's see how to form this tense. The structure is sujet plus aller conjugué plus verbe à l'infinitif. You place the subject, then you conjugate aller according to the subject, then you place the infinitive form of the verb after aller. The rule in French says that if there are two verbs in a row, the second verb is always infinitive. We conjugate only the first verb. Now, what is the infinitive form? The infinitive form is the unconjugated form of the verb. Like here we can see, infinitive form of parler is parler, infinitive form of donner is donner, infinitive form of avoir is avoir, and that of finir is finir. So infinitive form is the original form, the untouched form of the verb. This rule is not limited to futur proche. This rule applies everywhere in French. So in futur proche, we use two verbs. First is aller, and the second is the action verb. The action verb denotes the action which is actually going to happen. For example, I'm going to read a novel. Here, going is an action, reading is an action. But actually, you're not going somewhere, but you're going to read something. The actual action is that of reading. So the first verb is going is conjugated. The second verb, which is our action verb, is in its infinitive form. So now we can conjugate easily in futur proche in two easy steps. Find the subject, conjugate aller with the subject, then place the action verb after aller. Et voila, futur proche is applied. But it is must that you know the conjugation of aller. Let's do a quick revision. Je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Now that we have revised the conjugation of aller, let's try and conjugate a verb in futur proche. I'm taking an example of the verb étudier, which means to study. Remember, to conjugate in futur proche, find the subject, conjugate aller with the given subject, and place the main verb after aller. Let's try and conjugate étudier in futur proche. Je vais étudier. Tu vas étudier. Il va étudier. Elle va étudier. Nous allons étudier. Vous allez étudier. Ils, elles vont étudier. See how easy that is? Now let's see some complex examples. I'm going to eat my breakfast. Je vais manger mon petit déjeuner. She's going to sleep at 10 p.m. Elle va dormir à 10 heures du soir. We're going to finish the homework. Nous allons finir le devoir. So I hope that's clear. That was futur proche in affirmative form. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Merci, bonne journée.